Here we're going to discuss a little bit about our roles and responsibilities as AmeriCorps members. First, we have listed here are the site visits. We mentioned them previously, but just to go over them again in a little bit more detail. These site visits are set to happen quarterly, and either the project director and the VISTA leader will come out, or just one or the other will come out to you. And this is a time where, again, we can just catch up, see how you're doing, see if your site is acting appropriately, see if you're acting appropriately, all that good stuff. Next, we have the My AmeriCorps portal, which you should know a little bit about just because that's how you had to sign up to be an AmeriCorps member. For certain AmeriCorps programs, you would have, so for instance, VISTA, you have your W-2, your paychecks will show up on there. And for state and national, all that's in a different house. But the most common ground, that the thing that's going to happen the most on your AmeriCorps portal is your Ed Award, which we will talk about in greater detail later in this presentation. But just keep in mind that the AmeriCorps portal is going to give you information about your term of service. It's going to give you information about where you're serving, who to contact, things like that. You want to discuss Vista Campus?
Vista Campus is another portal that it's different than the My AmeriCorps portal, but it is a place where you can go as a Vista for webinars, just sort of orienting yourself as a Vista or AmeriCorps member.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's full of resources all the way from how do I build my resume, how do I make my year better. It is, there's different documents already pre-made on there. So just check it out to see if there's something on there that you can use throughout your year, because I know myself, I used it quite often, really just to pull different files that other people had already created. Why recreate the will when it's sitting right there in front of you?
Yeah. There's also a section for Vista leaders if you do decide to become, do another year of service, or also there is an alumni portion on that as well. So
Yes.
it'll help orient you to life after Vista service. And yeah, there's just lots of really cool information. And to be honest, I know Alex utilized it. I did not, or I haven't really utilized it as much as I could have, but since I'm still a Vista, I still have access to that. And actually, as a alumni, you should still be able to have access to it as well.
Yeah, and even just running the program, I use it all the time just to see what other people have already created, so I don't have to go back and do that.
Yes.
Moving along, we have our member meetings. These are held monthly and essentially are your professional development throughout the year. Now, your sites could have some PD geared in for you, specifically conferences and different trainings they require you to do. But these monthly member meetings are meetings that we as NGHP have the members come and do. It is a way that we can all get together, in a way that we can be in a room with familiar people who understand what service is like.
Yeah. And each month will be different. So yeah, it's just a good time to, bounce ideas off of each other as well, and get any help. Sometimes it's good to brainstorm, depending on your site, and what your project is. So they're pretty fun, and and that's, those dates will be given to you by the Vista leader or the program director as well. So.
Okay. Next we have the community service events. Now, these are events that are recognized nationwide through CNCS, or the Corporation of National and Community Service. There, I think, is one other event that we do not do, but these are the two we do. We do something for MLK Day of Service, and then we do something for 9/11 Day of Remembrance. MLK Day of Service is in January. Generally, we do either a homeless bag initiative, so we'll make around like 50 to 70 bags to give away to homeless individuals within our community through donations provided through local businesses. 9/11 Day of Remembrance, it is different every year what we do. Sometimes it's community service, sometimes it's a baked goods drive, but either way, we do celebrate it and help to give back to our local first responders in some way that we can.
Yep.
Yep. So, NGHP events, these are events throughout the year that are mandatory and required for all AmeriCorps members to attend.
Yeah.
If for some dire reason you could not attend one of these events, that is something that needs to be known about as early as possible. We do understand things happen, but these are the days that you do not want to mess with. I'll give you some general dates, but we are not currently in the time of year where all these dates are announced yet. So I will have to send you calendar invites and get back with you. Either myself or the Vista leader will do that. But Bill Gregory Healthcare Classic is always in May. It will always be in May, usually around the second week.
Usually the second weekend.
Yeah, it's the second weekend. Urban Mitchell Health Fair is in October, and I would say that varies
Yeah.
whichever weekend in October.
Yeah.
Bike Around Murray, so BAM, that is always in September
And it's coming this year. It is September 7th.
2019.
Yeah. So if you're starting your service, then you will be required to be there.
Rita Schroeder's Book Blast, this is held at some point in the summer, June or July. We do not know the date currently. And then lastly, Autism Conference. It is held in October. We are not sure of the date quite yet for the Autism Conference in 2019, but again, it's one of those mandatory things you must be at. Same thing with the community service events. I forgot to mention that previously. Like both of these are required. Your participation is required in some form or fashion. So please take that into account. And when we do send you calendar invites and send you reminders, add them to your phone calendar, add them to your memory bank, because just saying I forgot will quickly get you put into a performance improvement plan for some sort.